We're so glad you're here. Please type your name in the chat. We're going to be starting a repair and renew class. And already Lisa Lewis is on. Rachel Peterson is on. Hello, hello. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you type in the chat there. YouTube, watch there. And if for some reason you're not able to comment, text your consultant. She'll let us know that you're on, or text me if you have my number. So super fun. So I'm with my good friend Lindsay, and we're talking about our favorite skincare line. This is our BFF. So this skincare we adore, and we're going to share with you some of the fun benefits of it and what we've loved about it. So we're going to quickly do an introduction, then we're going to jump into the skincare set, share also about one of the supplements that you can get in addition to it. And then the giveaway tonight is our Time-Wise Repair Go set. So a mini version of what we talked about. This I cannot live without. I love to have that for travel. And yeah, and it's great to have, like, if you're not sure if you've ever tried it, if you've never tried it and you're not sure it's the right formula for you, it's great to have the little minis for that. So welcome, Ashley. Okay, and then at the very end, we're going to spin the wheel, find out what the gift with purchase is. So if you're needing products from your consultant, for just being on, you can get a little bonus. And then we'll give you time to think about who you'd love to refer to a free treatment and give you another little bonus for there. And at the very end, we'll spin the wheel and find out who our winner is of this. So Lindsay, I'd love for you to start and share how long you've been building your Mary Kay business, why you joined, and what you've loved about it.
Well, I'm Lindsay O'Pikins. I actually just celebrated my 3-year anniversary on September 29th, which is just
Monday.
Yeah, it's just the time has just flown by. So, and this actually isn't my first go around. The first time, it just wasn't the right time for me, but this time, I've absolutely loved it. I joined mostly for the positivity. I needed more of that in my life. But as I've gone on and been in it longer, I've noticed more of the self-growth. And that has just been an absolute, just something that I've really needed along the way. So, I've become more positive, more, more confident, more uplifting for others. And that's what I love about this business is, we're here to pamper you. We're here to empower women. We're here to uplift you. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm blessed to be a part of the Mary Kay family. So
I know. I don't even think Mary Kay understood when she started this how impactful it could be for all those different things that you talked about. So, and Ashley says, happy anniversary.
Oh, thanks, Ashley.
Yep, we have Taryn on. Welcome, Taryn. We've got to hang out twice this week. Thanks for being a guest for Ginger. Christine is on. Ashley loves Christine. Yep. Ashley is a world traveler, and travel size stuff is her she makes her happy place. And Jenny's on. Welcome, Jenny.
I was going to say, take me along with you, Ashley.
I know. Ashley she's your travel agent. So, yeah.
Exactly.
So fun. Cool. Well, we are going to talk about this skincare line, and Lindsay's going to talk about the first step. Anyway, she's going to talk about her 2 products, and I'll talk about the rest. She can't stay on the whole time. So the beautiful part of this is we can be flexible. And our Time-Wise Repair, this is our most advanced anti-aging. So go back in time and lift away the years. I love the ingredients in this. There's 3 main ingredients that are in all 5. There is biomimetic peptides, which are supporting the skin structure, because as we get older, we lose that. Our collagen production slows down, elastin production slows down, even in our 20s. And then 1% every year from that. So so that is, and they say that 80% of aging is actually, it's something we can prevent, and only 20% is actually genetic. And so that's something I love about Repair coming in and being that And then there's also hyaluronic acid, which helps create that youthful look in the skin. And there's plant stem cells. So the science behind this is incredible. And I love her results. This lady's 69 and a half. After using the products for 2 or 4 days, she took a picture. 2 weeks later, took another picture. You can already see the improvement in her mouth area. 2 months later and 3 months later. So that is our fantastic time-wise repair. So Lindsay's going to talk about our very first step, which is the cleanser. Tell us about the foaming cleanser.
Okay, so I don't have the products on hand, but
I do.
Yeah.
This is my job.
Yep. So honestly, when I joined because of this set. And boy, has it helped me. With the cleanser, you don't need a whole lot. You just lather it in your hands. It's a little foamy. Just put it all over your face. Avoid your eye area. And I noticed in the picture, and I don't think I've ever noticed this before, but after that lady used it for about 3 months, her skin was so much brighter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that's one of the things. It brightens your skin, it tightens, it just, and your face just feels absolutely amazing with it. And so anyway, that's
I love it. This cleanser lasts me about 3.5 months using it morning and night. I actually use this one just at night, and then I use the Time-Wise Miracle Set in the shower in the morning. And so it actually lasts me 7 months because I'm only using it at night, and then I have my other cleanser in the shower. So anyway, I like them both, and so I get to use both.
Well, and that's the other thing is with a bunch of our skincare sets, you can actually combine them.
Yeah, mix and match.
So, yeah.
Customize.
Exactly.
That. So cool. I'm going to talk about the next step, and then we'll have Lindsay talk about our favorite step next. The next step in the skincare line is the eye cream. And this eye cream has a metal tip, which on this tip, there's different metals. There's 3 different metals. There's zinc, magnesium, and copper. They call it a ZMAC tip, which stands for zinc, magnesium, and copper. And we're not the only company that has a ZMAC tip, but I believe we're definitely the best priced. And with the eye cream, it helps tighten, brighten, just what Lindsay was talking about, all the steps do. A little bit goes a long way. With this one, you want to be careful not to get it too close to your eye because it will kind of go to where it needs to. So if you get it too close to the eye, it might go in the eye. So that's not what we want. So little pats, very gently down here and to the side. You can also put it on your eyelid. I just kind of keep it up right below the brow. And then you can use the metal tip to massage and just rub. And it's very cooling. It helps reduce puffiness. That's what that metal tip does. I don't watch boxing, so if you have watched boxing, you can maybe confirm this, but apparently for boxers, they have this metal ZMAC or zinc, magnesium, and copper, like stones that they put on to help puffiness and swelling go down so they can get back into the match, I guess. So, and welcome, Jotina. So glad you're here. Thanks for supporting Donna. And we have Amy's on. We get to hang out twice one day, and also Ruth. We got to hang out earlier today. Super fun.
Wow.
Yeah. They're on pink. So that's our eye cream. This one lasts, now I have to remember all these things. Oh man, I feel like it was 6 months, but then I'm was it quite 6 months? Definitely 4 months, probably 5. And once I've used everything, especially with the cleanser and with this, you can cut them open with scissors, and there's still so much more left in there. So when you can't squeeze anymore, then you need to let your consultant know, hey, I'm running out. But then you can cut it open and it will last you for about another week. So little trick. Okay, so that's there. And then Lindsay, why don't you share about our favorite?
Absolute product? Favorite. Where we wish we had a swimming pool to jump into. Oh my goodness, ladies, this is the absolute amazing stuff. We call it Spanx for your face. You put this on and it tightens things on your face. If you are starting to get like a turkey neck, you want to put it down here, and it absolutely tightens. I've noticed, like with the area around my cheekbones, that is all tightened. Yeah, but literally, I wish I had a swimming pool.
I know, dip your whole body in it. Yeah, they have like this triangle of youth. Like this is areas where we age, like our eye area and our neck. And so that's why I like to focus with this. I actually started my neck first, and like Lindsay talked about with the cheekbones, and you get wrinkles as you get older around your lips, and so I just heavily focus on those areas there. And yeah, I love Spanx for my face. The lifting for it.
And you want to be very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Frugal.
But very frugal. There we go. You want to be very frugal with it, because a little goes a long way.
Yes. Yeah.
And so one thing that I like to do is get one of those rose quartz rollers.
Oh yeah, I don't have one right here, but I have one in my bathroom. Yep.
And that always made it so that I could get
out
a lot more. And so that is one of my absolute favorites.
Yep. And there's a little tracking thing on here. This one I've never discovered how to open it up once I can't squirt anymore out. Have you figured it out, Lindsay?
I haven't.
Besides taking a hammer to it. But using 1 pump a day, morning and night, will last you 3 months. 2 pumps a day, morning and night, will last you 2 months. And 3 pumps a day will last you 1 month if you're using it morning and night. So because I've done all 3, and I'm like, I know. So but yeah, a little bit goes a long way, and just start in the areas where you need it most, and that's where you can focus on. So
now you've got me curious. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can open this.
I know.
Extra out of
I'm like, I wonder if there's like another week left in there. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap up with the last 2 in this set. One of them is our day cream, SPF 30, and how these are packaged is, if you can see it there, it's a pump. So you're not dipping your fingers into the cream, you're pumping, and it's coming out that little circle that's right there. And when it's brand new, you'll have to pump it a few times to get it coming out. But once it's coming out every day in the morning, because this is your day cream, just do 1 pump, and that will be enough to cover your whole face. If you're normal to dry, do a 1 full pump. If you're more combination to oily, like my friend Jolynn, she can get by with like half a pump. I cannot. I have dry skin. I've tried that. I'm like, nope, I need more hydration. So, but that's kind of cool, because these last me about 3.5 months. And so if you have more oily skin, you just use a little less, because this skincare line is paraben free. So there's no preservatives in there. So that's a great way to keep the bacteria out. And this skincare line's for normal to dry to combination to oily. So it adjusts to your skin and what your skin needs. So I love that. And the night cream's packaged the same way. So at night, instead of using the day cream, use the night cream with retinol. So retinol is, famous for being an anti-aging ingredient. It's the gold standard ingredient actually in anti-aging. If you're pregnant or nursing, you don't want to use retinol. We have other night creams you can use instead. So this is if you're not pregnant or nursing. And with the retinol in this one, it's encapsulated. And so when it pumps out, you're getting a fresh dose, but it's not blasting your skin with retinol. We have higher doses of retinol in our clinical solutions. This one's a lower dose. And just kind of like while you're sleeping, it's breaking down and helping more collagen, elastin, and water. So then your skin looks more youthful. You want to make sure you wear sunscreen when you're wearing retinol. And anyway, I love this. I love having just like a low dose of retinol. I also use our more powerful one too and layered. But oh yes, and Amanda, I will answer that question here in a second. Yeah, Amanda's on. She's like, how much does the set cost? So we actually have a cool little special too here for you.
And these you can open once you can't get anything out. You can twist the cap off,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it's there is a
That,
little bit
I'm
more
so glad
left
you
in there.
shared that because we love to share every little trick. So when you can't, it's been 3.5 months and no more is coming out. Take it like this and really hard, like twist the silver and like to the left or whatever and loosen it. And then it will, as soon as you do that, it will pop out. Sometimes the whole thing pops out and then I just have to keep doing it. But then anyway, it will last you like 2 more nights or 2 more days, depending on if it's a day cream or night cream. So that one's pretty accurate in the pumping. You want to make sure if you feel it kind of getting low, like let your consultant know. So, and then there is the trial set of it, which is fantastic. All the same products, just the mini version. This lasts 2 full weeks. And this, for the most part, 3 to 4 to 5 months is what I, and some of them run out sooner, but then you can just order them individually as well. So that is a fun little fact on that.
And show them as far as what order they go in.
Oh, yes. Oh, Lindsay, I need you. Okay, and maybe this is why I love this set the most. I mean, I like the anti-aging, but the order of application is so simple that my 6-year-old Josie would easily be able to figure it out. It's tallest to shortest. So tallest to shortest, as long as you can tell the height of products. You have your cleanser, you have the eye cream, you have the lifting serum. These are the same height. Well, maybe the eye cream's like no, they're about pretty equal.
About the same.
You want to use your eye cream before you have any other like serums or products on your fingers. And that way you don't want to put like sunscreen on your face and then do your eye cream and accidentally maybe have sunscreen on your fingers still. So I like to keep that eye cream right after the cleanser. So after you wash your face, the first step I do is that eye cream. So that will help you remember, even though they're the same height. But if you mix them up, a lot of times my lifting serum, I'm just using here on the bottom and then use the eye cream right there. And then the very last step is the day cream, which is shorter. I don't know if I can hold all 4 at the same time, but there we go. The hands are covering them, and then at night it's just, you do the night cream instead. And it's gray, so you can tell the difference between them. Sorry, I don't want to drop them, but yeah, so that's the night cream, slightly different color. So have I put my night cream on during the day and my day cream on night? Yes, occasionally I like, whoops,
Guilty.
I was thinking about I'm like, crap, I just put sunscreen on my face. I'm going to bed. It happens like once a quarter, I think. I'm like paying attention and I'm just grabbing stuff. And, it's usually my nighttime routine. Luckily, it's not the daytime too much because you don't want to put retinol on during the day. And then, oh my gosh, you guys are going to love this picture. So this is our deep wrinkle filler. And I love, she tried on her thumbs, which I think is super fun. And you can just see how this instantly kind of firms out. This one does have retinol in it. And it's just this fine tip that when you squeeze it out, you can put it right where it needs to be. And then you can pat it in. I love that on my forehead wrinkles and on the in-between little squinting my eyes or frowning picture wrinkle. I don't know what it is. Apparently it's not a wrinkle because I have a sweet customer who's like, that's not a wrinkle, girl. That is an expression line. And I'm like, well, that's not an expression I want. So I don't mind the smile wrinkles. It's the angry ones I don't like. So, but yeah, this lasts 2 months every morning or night. And just it's good to use before your moisturizer because you want it closest to the skin. And this one by itself, I should probably look up prices. I can't remember off the top of my head. Lindsay, do you remember? If not, I'll grab a catalog. We'll figure this out.
I don't.
Okay. I think I know what it is, but anyway, that's going to drive me nuts. So I'm going to look that up for you guys.
I need to be better about memorizing the prices.
But it's okay. We have a catalog to give us $50. That's what I was thinking. We have like a dynamic wrinkle limiter. I think that one's 58. Yep. And this one's 50. So I was like, which one's which? So this one's 50 and it's my favorite. If you just had to pick one, I'd probably pick this one. It's thicker. And I love this picture here. So this was me in May 2024 and then August 2024, just being consistent with it for a few months. I I love this product, as you can see, because I have dry skin and genetic wrinkles on the forehead in my family. So, yeah, deep wrinkle filler. Love it. And yeah, Ashley, sunscreen near the eye is most painful ever. Yeah, don't do that. It doesn't help that I'm allergic to it near my eyes. Yeah, thank goodness for setting powder. Yeah, no kidding. I have muscle memory dimples from playing. Oh, really? Playing brass band instruments? Yes, I know. I don't think I'll get rid of those. I don't know that word. Embrochures or embrochures. That's fine. You have to enlighten us, Ashley, on that
Exactly.
word. So, yes, I love that you're musical too. So that's so fun. Okay, yeah, those because you play the piccolo and the flute. And maybe the French horn? Do you play the French horn? Or have you tried it? I'm trying to think here now. Or is that your mom? You have to let me know, Ashley. Okay. Anyway, love the deep wrinkle filler. $50 last 2 months. As consultants, we get that half off. So makes it really nice. Well, I know Ashley will have, or not Ashley, Lindsay. I've renamed you Ashley. I know we'll have to hop off here in a minute or two. But as we wrap up, I am going to spin the wheel. We're going to find out what our gift of purchase is. And then I'm going to give you time to think about who you'd like to refer to a free treatment so that I can get your name entered into our giveaway wheel. And let's add this to the stage and spin the wheel. So if there's a product you're running low on or a product that you're wanting to get from your consultant, whether it's something we talked about tonight or just something that you're needing, mascara, maybe you're running low on shower gel, or you want to get a head start on Christmas gifts, is 10% off any sized order because you were on. And then we have our deals and special sheets too that we're going to show. So at the end, and I'll talk about that in a minute, actually. So 10% off any sized order from your consultant, whether if you're watching this live, that goes for the next 24 hours. If you're watching this as a replay, it just goes for the next 24 hours. So let your consultant know. Okay, I know we're all like hanging on this. Embrochure is how your mouth and tongue lay when you play. And yes, I play the flute, piccolo, French horn. I was right. Mellophone.
Goodness.
Cool. And the trumpet. I didn't know about the.
Wow, that's awesome.
Okay, everyone's going to be Googling that here in a second. And the trumpet. That's so cool. That's amazing, Ashley. I knew the flute, well, piccolo and French horn, but yeah, I didn't. I forgot.
That's really awesome.
So cool. Okay, so Lindsay's gonna.
I better hop off. So, bye guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much, Lindsay, for co-hosting.
Yep, no problem. See ya.
Thank you. Awesome. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to think about who you'd like to refer to a free treatment. They can live anywhere in the United States. When you fill out the whole thing, you get half off a makeup item of your choice. So that can be half off a mascara or a lip gloss. And then these referrals can live anywhere in the United States because your consultant can send samples and do virtual appointments. I did one just yesterday with a girl from California. So I just love the ability that we can have technology and pamper people no matter where they're at. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Now, make sure if you have not typed your name in the chat that you type your name in the chat. Oh, okay. It's the marching version of the French horn. So when you're doing marching band, you are playing. Yep, I saw you marching. Yep, you're playing the mellophone. Cool. That is okay. I'm sure I've seen it then in marching bands. So fantastic. So I'm going to play some music, give you a chance to think about who you'd like to refer. If you want to follow this chart, like the hardest working women happiest, you can totally do that. Or if there's just like referrals friends that you would love to refer to a free treatment, your consultant's working on doing 100 free facials. So this is a huge way to help her out. And as a thank you, we have that half off a makeup item. So we'll give you just about 3 minutes to work on referrals, and you can just privately text them to your consultant. Okay, hope that gave you a couple minutes to think about who you'd love to refer to a free treatment. And I see that Holly Shirtliff is watching on Facebook and that Ruth switched over there. Sorry, YouTube wasn't working for you, but I'm glad. That's why we stream it 2 different ways, because sometimes you can't ever trust, things. So, okay. So as we wrap up, I'm going to talk about our deals and discounts and our best kept secret. And on here is our deals and discounts. And so, and Ginger, I'm so glad you're on. Yay. And Taryn's on too, if you saw her. Yep. So Taryn's on here supporting you. Okay. So we talked about time-wise repairs. So that's mostly what I'm going to focus on. But in there is different skincare sets. So there's a repair, miracle set, Mary Kay set, clear proof. If you are probably over 30 and you're not expecting a baby, repair is what I would totally recommend. It's great for normal to dry skin to combination to oily. You get a head start on the anti-aging. Your skin really starts to change in the 30s. Like we talked about, in your 20s, your collagen starts to slow down production 1% every year. And so get a head start. So that's, there. And if you're older, like that lady, 69 and a half, it's never too late. I love, and take before and after pictures, be consistent with it and see those results. So the Miracle Set is a little less anti-aging, doesn't have the lifting serum, and doesn't have like some of those ingredients we talked about, like the plant stem cells. Mary Kay Set's great for girls that are not looking for anti-aging. They just want to get into good skincare routines. It's super gentle, and there's a kind for hydrating that's more for normal to dry skin, and a mattifying for combination oily. And then the Clear Proof is acne fighting. And I'm 40, and occasionally I still get a breakout, and I'm like, maybe this helps me feel younger. I don't know. So I still use a little bit of Clear Proof and supplement with it when I need to, that time of the month or whatever. So then right below that, these are more like supplements, which one of these would count as a supplement is the deep wrinkle filler. This is just sold separately, and you can use it right where you need it. Like I like my forehead wrinkles. You want to be careful. Don't get it too close to the eyes because it is thicker. So I prefer definitely an eye cream to be there. You can maybe get away with it near the crow's feet area, but that's the deep wrinkle filler. So love that. That one's $50 by itself. So the full set, Amanda asked, the full set, how much does it cost? So the full set retail is $215 for all 5 steps. If you got them all individually, not in the set, it's like $254. And so already for getting them in a set, you get it to $215. Because I had a customer once, she's like, I need everything except for the cleanser. And I was like, actually, you'll save $15 by getting the cleanser. Maybe you could give it as a gift to someone or keep one in your shower and one by your sink. I was like, you can pay a little more and get them individually, but I'm like, it will actually save you a little bit of money to get them as a set. But the beautiful part is you can just start with, one piece at a time if you need to. And, just kind of gradually build your skincare and get into those good habits. And I absolutely love that line. But we have a better deal for you tonight. So the princess price is $199. That you can pick any 4 sets on the page, and the time-wise repair set counts as 4 sets. So that is even a better deal. So from $254 individually to $215 as a set to $199 for being on tonight. And then you get the travel roll-up bag, which is my favorite. Look how cute those little hearts are. My gosh, it comes with a handle. I love that the hook is so sturdy, hangs up behind my bathroom door. There's 4 different pockets. This thing's taller than me. Not really, but these come out individually. They're Velcroed on. They zip at the top, so you can have them unzipped or zipped, and they're not going to be flying everywhere. When you go on a trip, you can just pull out what you need. Or I like to take each pocket, put them in different spots on my suitcase, and then fold up the bag in thirds. Just lay it flat, and then when I get to wherever I'm going, just put it all back together. So this hangs up really good in like a hotel closet, or in sometimes bathrooms and hotels don't even have like hanging hooks. It drives me nuts because I'm like, where are you supposed to hang up the towel? But or there's only one hanging hook, and so I love that you can be flexible with that, put it where you need it or what's available. So that is the free gift with purchase with any of the Princess, Queen, or Cadillac. So the Princess, you can pick any 4 sets on this page. Just pay $199, And some of the sets will be like the repair set counts as 4. Some of them, if they don't say, they count as 1. The Queen, you can pick any 6 sets on the page and just pay $2.99. And the Cadillac, you can pick any 8 sets on the page and just pay $3.99. And so that could be like your skincare set, a supplement, makeup, some body care. I love satin hands and satin lips for this time of year. So that's our bundle and save page. Our best kept secret is our starter kit. And right now it's only $35 to join Mary Kay. With that $35, you get some samples, you get a catalog, you get a website where customers can shop online, and you have the ability to process debit and credit cards. And then there's an optional add-on that's $90. And Jenny, we just found out last night, like that doesn't include tax or shipping. The 35 includes tax and shipping. Like it is 35. So that is insane because I wasn't sure on that. But because when I joined, it was like $100. So it's times have changed. But I love how Mary Kay has lowered the price, and which I think they just wanted to give anyone who wanted the chance to try this, make it very doable. The $90 kit with sales tax and shipping is about $112. We discovered last night. It kind of depends on your tax rates. Jenny lives in Washington, so it's a little higher tax rate. So it's probably a little less for other states, but $112. And if you live in Oregon, you've got it made. There's no sales tax, or New Hampshire, at least those 2 states I know don't have sales tax. So $90 before tax and shipping gives you $450 of full-size products. I know Jenny's so excited to get that. It comes with the Miracle Set for normal to dry skin combination oil. It comes with microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, our ultimate mascara, our oil-free eye makeup remover, CC cream foundations that are lightweight color correcting foundations, this gorgeous bag. I bought the bag too because I'm like, this bag is so pretty. When I joined, it was not so pretty 15 years ago. So they've really so stylish. Get compliments on it anywhere I take it. So that's the $90 kit. Completely optional. You can do what you want with those products. You can use those products for yourself. You can sell them. What I like to do with them is that's what I demoed with. Invite people over and pamper them, like Lindsay talked about, pampering and uplifting and empowering women. And then, so there's that. I always love to share if someone's considering being a part of Mary Kay. There's 5 different reasons I've seen women join. Maybe there's another reason too, but actually there could be a lot of reasons: in-home business, tax write-offs, different things like that. But the main reasons are, is flexible. You can earn extra income at your own pace and take promotions as fast or as slow as you want. You can be around positive women who are cheering for each other. And we are the average of the people we spend time with. So I think that's really incredible in all areas of our life, but also the personal growth. And then the 5th thing, the discount, right? 50% off. There's no sales quotas. So you can truly use this as your savings for your products, but you can also, we see women join because they want to save a little, make a little bit of both, a lot of both. So it's all available for you at any stage. And welcome, Edith. I don't know if I already said hello to you. I saw that you hopped on. So I just wanted to make sure you saw that I saw you. So and that's everything there. Let's spin the wheel. This one went a little longer because this is my passion. This time-wise repair. This is the reason Lindsay joined, like she talked about. It is so beautiful, so elegant, so clean, paraben-free, and such a great price. When I've compared this with other brands that are same quality, they're like double or triple. It's insane what some people spend on skincare. And I love that our products are made here in the United States. And so we have not had these price increases because they're made right here. So that is so comforting. Like anytime Mary Kay's had to do a price increase, it's only like $1 or $2. It is not like $20 or other things that I've heard that are just outrageous. So, okay, so we are going to do our wheel of names, and I have to get the wheel of names back on. Sweet. And I need to add Edith. Whoops. Okay, fingers getting ahead of me. If you don't see your name there and you are a guest, so sorry, consultants, but you already get great deals anyway. So, it probably would help to actually show the picture, It's probably what you want to see. So I have Ashley, Taryn, Ruth. I have Jotina, Amy, Amanda, Holly, and Edith. So thank you again for being on here. I'm just going to quickly go to the Facebook group and make sure I'm not missing someone, because Facebook changed their things like a year and a half ago, and I can't. Oh, and Ruth, I don't know if I answered this question, but she asked, should you clean your face before the night cream? Yes. So the night cream's the last step. It's the shortest one. And yeah, so you always want to start with a cleanser before you do any type of exfoliation product or mask. Yep, great. Thank you so much for asking that. Okay. We're ready. Let's spin our wheel. Let's find out who is our winner of my favorite thing, the Time-Wise Go set. And it looks like Edith. Congratulations, Edith. Woo-hoo. So excited for you, girl. So I will get this in the mail to you. And thanks so much for supporting Sarah. Make sure right now everyone texts that your consultant, let her know that you watch this. She gets credit for you being on here. And if there's any products you're needing, you get 10% off any sized order. Or if you're getting multiple bundles, whatever is the bigger savings for you, whether it's the Princess, Queen, or Cadillac, or the 10% off, that's what your consultant can do for you. But please remind her, because we're not perfect and we need that. Yes, bravo. Yes, enjoy. I know that's Ashley's favorite. Yep, you are welcome. I love all the positive comments here. So have a fantastic rest of your night, and I love you much. We'll see you next